You're watching the new CTV. And this is Focus with your host, Paul Dingeman.
Happy New Year and welcome to 2013 and welcome to the Focus Show. My name is Paul Dingeman. We always have some very interesting things lined up for you on this little television program that try and talk about events that are going on in our area and what's coming up, what you should plan on being involved in. That is no different today. We got four segments with four very interesting people, and let's begin with a friend by the name of Lynn Grover. Nice to see you. Welcome back to the Focus set.
Thank you.
You're very colorful and you're blue and white.
Yes.
No football colors for you for all the bowl games. Huh?
Not for me.
Not for you.
I'm concentrating on winter whiteout this year.
When is winter whiteout, and how many years is this for winter whiteout?
This is our fourth year. That's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah.
And we have a lot more this year. So it's progressing and it's building, and I have so much to tell you about that I hope you invite me back later this month.
Well, you're going to have you back. I think it's the 17th or somewhere in there.
Yes, sir.
We want you to come back because it'll be a little closer to the event itself, but the date of the event is?
The 23rd through the 26th.
Okay, so you mark that weekend off on your calendar.
Yes, it's actually Wednesday through Saturday.
There is some very colorful buttons. I don't know if Ali can get in that close to that button. I'll get my fingers out of the way here. That started a few years ago. This is, in fact, a previous button. There it is there. And I can party. I'm from Michigan.
And I can party in any weather.
The new buttons are just coming out, and they are collector's items.
Yes, we have one for every year.
Tell me about the buttons. Tell me about everything.
Okay, well, the buttons are, as you mentioned, collector's items. They're changed every year. Obviously, we change the dates on them, but they're also changed in color or content or whatever little snowman's on there.
Okay.
This year, we're concentrating on the Poet Laureate competition and Bootlegger Balladeer.
I like the title.
I know.
Bootlegger Balladeer.
Yes. And the story's a little bit different. We're actually concentrating on what happened in the St. Clair Community Hospital here locally when they ran out of fuel.
I've not heard this story
because
before.
Of the storm.
Okay. The same storm where the
winter whiteout, the storm.
Winter whiteout, where the booze got involved.
Well, somehow the booze is involved.
Somehow the booze is involved. Okay.
We don't really know the whole story yet.
Okay.
But we're concentrating on the St. Clair Community Hospital, and when the power went out from the storm.
411 Trumbull was the address.
Oh, you remember?
I wasn't born there, but I know that address.
You know that address? Oh, great. That's
the building is long gone.
Yes, it is. But anyway, so that's what the Poet Laureate and title of Bootlegger Balladeer. That is the basis for the competition this year.
Okay.
And not only can local people help you with that information, so can the museum, St. Clair Museum.
Okay.
The other thing that's new this year is the Bootlegger Ball, which will be on Thursday from 6 to 10. And that is a secret location.
Wait a minute. I can buy a ticket, but you're not going to tell me where the party is.
Well, you have to call Stubbs. Stubbs' phone number is on your ticket.
Oh.
So it will be in the Downtown Development Authority area.
Well,
but you will not know the exact
very unique idea.
It is.
You buy your ticket, but I'm not going to tell you where the party is.
That's right. You got to call Stubbs. And the people, you can buy tickets for that at the St. Clair Chamber, the St. Clair Art Association, and the City of St. Clair.
Okay.
And Winter Whiteout, the whole basis of Winter Whiteout is to support our nonprofits. And so all the proceeds for the Bootleggers Ball will go to the Art Association.
Oh, okay. I did receive an email earlier today from a young man by the name of Mr. Lockwood. I think he's infamous and probably also remembers 411 Trumbull. But it says when you purchase a ticket, you'll get a stub, get a stub with phone number where you have to call to find the location of the party. It's a hide-and-seek game with the police. Now that certainly is unique and should draw some interest.
I hope so.
Should draw some interest.
I hope so.
So that'll be a fun evening, and that is Thursday. Tickets go on sale January the 7th, but the party again is
the 24th on
24th,
Thursday.
okay. So that's Thursday.
Yep.
So what's happening Friday?
Friday will be s'mores in Rotary Park with the Chocolate Harbor.
Oh, great.
Oh, doesn't that sound fabulous?
Yeah, it does.
It does. And then Saturday, we are in competition for the Snowmaker Championship of the Free World against Saline, Zeeland, Douglas, and Three Rivers.
It's been a tough competition
Yes.
for the previous 3 years because there's been no snow. I know one year you trucked it in, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We're already stockpiling snow.
Okay.
We have an inventory of it. There's quite a bit of science with snow that I did not realize until I started working with the winter whiteout.
The sun, the wind.
The temperature, the amount of moisture in the air, there's all kinds of stuff.
So
to
been a
it.
whole education being on this committee.
Yes, and it's actually kind of fun. So we're looking for help with making the snowmen from 9 to 11 on Saturday.
Okay.
And then after the competition is over, then the public's welcome to decorate those snowmen,
Okay.
which is pretty fun. In the past has been really fun too. And then we'll have on Saturday also on Clinton Avenue, we'll have the nonprofits there to set up games to raise money for their organization, recruit new members for their organization, and to teach the public about their...
And to let people know who they are and what they do. That's right.
Absolutely.
That's a good idea.
We still need some nonprofits to step up and come up with a game, or we'll come up with a game if they want.
There's been some pretty strange games in
There
previous
has.
years. Have you got some of those back?
Yes, we do. We have the frozen chicken bowling's back,
Frozen chicken bowling. Okay.
and hopefully the harbor will do their rescue a snowman toss.
Okay.
And then the fruitcake fling, that's always a good one this time of the year, trying to get rid of those extra
Grandma's
pounds.
fruitcake.
Well, I don't know about grandma's, but somebody's unwanted fruitcake.
It's a great idea, and it's certainly it's the beginning of winter. People are beginning to get into the doldrums, and this is a fun way to shake them out of it.
Exactly. Now, I've told you about a lot of stuff here today,
Yes.
and I just wanted to let you know that if somebody misses some of the details, they can get all the information on St. Clair on the River's website, which is www.stclairontheriver.com.
Okay.
That's the bootlegger story. Anything they want to know about the winter whiteout schedule is available there as well. And we have Facebook now.
And where? Oh, good. You got Facebook too.
Yes.
What's the Facebook name? Just
Winter whiteout.
Winter Whiteout. Okay. The bootleg balladeer competition.
Yes.
A local man who works here at CTV Channel 6, Mr. Thomas Kephart, is going to be the host this year.
He is awesome.
And where and when is that going to be?
That's on Wednesday at LaCroix's Riverside Pub.
Okay, so if I want to be in the contest and sing my song or give my poet laureate, that's Wednesday is when it's going to happen.
That's
and then
Wednesday.
the winner is going to be announced on Saturday.
Right. You would need to submit your entry by that Sunday to the website, and then you'll be put on the schedule for Wednesday's performance.
Good. Tommy will do a great job for you.
I'm sure he will.
Well, as you get a little closer, we want to have you back, as we said at the top of the show, because we want to hear all the final details and see how many people are calling this famous number here on the back of the stub of the ticket to stay away from the... we were teaching our children bad things.
This is for adults only.
Oh, adults only. Okay. Lynn, Happy
Thank
New Year to
you.
you and
Same
to
to
your
you.
wonderful husband. And you're just nice to have met your son earlier. And don't you dare miss getting one of these collector's items. They're available, and you can have one. So, Winter Whiteout coming up at the end of the month. We'll give you more details as the month progresses. Back with our next guest, Renee Steffen, just a second. We're back, and we're back with a friend. Happy New Year.
Happy
Renee
New Year.
Steffen, nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
We heard you're familiar with that famous building at 411 Trumbull also.
I was born there.
You were born in the St. Clair Hospital.
Yes, I was.
Oh, golly. Well, it was a great old building, and then it was eventually turned into the City
police,
Hall.
Yeah, and the police department.
And the
was
police
there,
department.
yeah.
Well, we didn't know that you would know about the police department, but we figured you'd know about
That was
City Hall.
That was a threat.
Oh, that was a
The police
threat.
department's right there.
Renee, welcome back to, as my phone goes off here, welcome back to the Focus Set. You are here to talk to us today about a project that you've got going for the organization you're involved in, which is the Economic Development Alliance of St. Clair County. What's going on?
We are holding another Fast Track New Venture course. It's that 10-week entrepreneurial training course to help an entrepreneur jumpstart into their business and get them prepared with their financials, understanding how to identify your market needs and meeting those needs. So I'm very excited to be having this class again, and it's going to be the last one that we're able to hold at this cost, which is just for the book. So
you've been doing classes for quite a while, and
yes,
obviously people are pleased with them. And tell me what happens in the class and why people are coming back.
Well, this particular class is 10 weeks, and it focuses each week on a new topic: identifying your market needs, understanding how to read your financial statements and to prepare yourself financially when going into business.
Yep.
Statistics will show you that 3 out of all 5 businesses fail, and the reasons for that is under planning and under financial or under financing.
Got the idea, but
so,
I just don't have the wherewithal to put everything together.
Exactly. And what I love about this course is that I bring in an expert in each field. So each week we have a new expert or an entrepreneurial person from the area that has a expertise in that particular area to talk about their experiences in their startup of their business. So we have Mike Taylor, who is the owner of Fuel Firewood Grill up in Port Huron.
Downtown.
He will be speaking. Patty Samar with Blue Water Woman. She has
very quietly.
but very smart and very good at marketing.
Yeah.
So she will be handling our marketing section. So I'm very excited about that. We will be bringing in a researcher out of the St. Clair County community or St. Clair County library system to talk about how to do research to pull up information on your competitors so you understand where you stand, how your competitor is, and what you can do better than them. So I'm very excited about this class. It will start on January 21st, so it's only 2 weeks away for starting. Every Monday for 10 weeks, 4 hours a day. Very fast pace.
It is a fast track, what's called a quote-unquote fast track learning experience. Is there a major registration fee or anything like that?
The only fee is for the cost of the book. The course is covered through a grant through the Michigan State University Broadband Department. So they have given us a grant to cover the cost of the course, so people just have to pay for the book, and that's $140. If you are a veteran, your book is then granted to you. That cost is waived for veterans.
Beautiful.
You know, we're trying to help get our veterans back out in the workforce any way we can, and many of them come out with some very good skills and could start their business.
I think it's interesting at this time you've got some local people that are involved to be as speakers and presenters, because people can relate to somebody in their own neighborhood. I mean, if you get an expert from Tupelo, Mississippi, it's nice to have somebody come in from out of town, but they can't really relate to the conditions and the business environment that's right here.
Absolutely. And I'll do my best as far as trying to give them the direction and the education part of it. But being able to relate to someone who went through it is so important.
Patty,
so I love this class.
Patty has had a great, vast knowledge of many experiences. She was with Women's Life. She was with St. John's River District Hospital.
Yes.
She knows public relations back and forth, and then she went out and started her own company.
Exactly.
And started a couple magazines, so she's a wealth of knowledge.
So she'll not only be able to help them in the marketing area, but she can relate her experience with starting her business.
Yeah, struggling along. The other people I don't know quite as well, but it's good to have somebody like that as a speaker.
Yep. Like I said, we have a researcher out of the St. Clair County Library. I have a patent attorney that will come in. We have a local banker that will be handling the financial, how to prepare yourself to go to the bank, CPA. So everyone is a local entrepreneur, and I love that. And then on the last day of the class, our 10th session, what happens is each individual that is participating will prepare a presentation. They will do a PowerPoint on their business concept, and then they pitch that to an audience. We will bring in, of course, all of our guest speakers. I have bankers that come on board, other other entrepreneurs that have been successful in the area that will come in, and then they critique them as they pitch that business. So that helps them prepare. So if you need financing, being able to pitch that business idea to a banker or to an angel investor is extremely important. So we prepare them for that.
Okay.
And then we do that on the 10th day. If you would like to come on that day, I would love to have you.
Thank you.
And just see how they do, because they can come up with some great business concepts,
Very
and
good.
they
We'll get
present them very well.
Okay, now tell me how to register, what the cutoff date is, all that kind of good stuff.
Registration can be done online, and that website is www.misbtdc.net//workshop. And then you will be able to see several different educational courses being held, and you pick the Fast Track New Venture course being held at the Citizens First MTech facility, and you register that way. You can contact me at the EDA at 810-982-9511, or you can contact the Michigan Small Business Technology Development Center, which is our new region over in Genesee County. That number is 810-762-9660, and they can also help you with registration.
Okay. I don't think we've missed anything. It's really a strong program that you've got there this time. So
it is. I love this class, and unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to bring it back. Seating is limited. I only have 16 books available.
Okay.
So registration, I've already got people registered. So if you are interested, don't hesitate. You know, get on this and call and register. And we are having an orientation on January 14th.
Just around the corner.
As well. Yes, it is.
Renee Steffen, happy 2013.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Keep us informed on what you're always got something going on.
Oh,
so.
I have another project.
Well, you want to tell us?
No. Well,
you're going to be like Lynn Grover with the, here's a ticket to buy to my party, but I'm not telling you where it is.
I will be able to talk about it in 2 weeks.
Okay.
In 2 weeks. And it's very exciting, and it's very cool because we're trying to help build this entrepreneurial culture, and this is going to be a great stepping stone to do that.
Well, if your personal enthusiasm says anything about what's coming up, it's got to be good.
Yes, I love it. It's exciting.
Good. We'll be back with our next segment in just a second. Returning to the focus set, a friend by the name of Laura Nessel. Nice to see you.
Nice to
Welcome
see you again, too, Paul.
to you.
Thank you.
And happy New Year, 2013. I've made the mistake a couple times already, trying to write notes and stuff, put the 12 on, but that's what
this
we
year
all
just
do.
flew by.
You didn't it fly by?
It did.
You're involved with a wonderful organization which is called the Foster Grandparents Program out of the Council on Aging in St. Clair County. And you've got a couple things coming up that we thought we better get you in here to talk about. Talk to me.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate being here to tell people about the Foster Grandparent Program, because right now we are trying to recruit for this downriver area for St. Clair and Algonac and Fairhaven. We need some more seniors that are willing to be foster grandparents. The schools are asking for them.
What does a foster grandparent do?
Foster grandparents are individuals 55 and older that are willing to give anywhere from 15 up to 40 hours a week as mentors and tutors with children with special needs. So they volunteer, they would be assigned a regular volunteer station, it would be a school, a Head Start classroom, a group home shelter, nonprofit daycare. We have some volunteers out at Woodland Developmental Center too. So they come in a few hours a day, a few days a week, and they work with the kids. They help them do everything from adjusting to being away from their mom when they're little, to learning how to play with other kids or do early academic skills, working on those. In the schools, they're working with kids with reading and math and science and staying focused and making good choices. And in the at Woodlands. They're helping kids to do their routine and help them with their learning experiences. So it's a wonderful program. The volunteers gain so much back from it personally, working with the kids and helping to see the progress that is made and knowing that they're making a difference in their lives.
How many volunteers would you currently have, round figure, in St. Clair County?
We normally maintain between 60 and 65.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Yes, yep. So, and right now we're looking to recruit a few.
Okay.
So.
Are you recruiting in specific areas for specific schools?
Well, Pine River Elementary would like a few more. They have a couple volunteers there, and they would like some more. And Palm School is looking for some, and we have a couple other throughout the county.
Area,
yep.
Two important schools in the East
Yes.
China District,
Yep.
Pine River and Palms Elementary, both great
Yes.
places.
Yes.
Oh my God, both great schools.
Yes. Yeah. And we're excited because we've not ever had them at Palms School before, so this is...
Palms is so... been compared so many times to just a little family. Everybody loves it there, and they're so loyal to that building and to the activities there.
Yeah, it's a very nice little school. Yes.
Nice school. Yeah. Okay, so I am interested, and I want to become involved as a foster grandparent. What do I do? How do I qualify?
The first thing you're going to have to do is to call me.
Okay.
And that's at 810-987-8813. Or you could check at any of the 4 senior centers in the county and pick up some information there,
So
too.
if I'm in Marine City, I can go to Washington Elementary?
Yes, Washington Life Center.
Life Center?
Yep, and get some information there.
Okay.
But I'm the one who completes the interview, and our application process includes extensive background checks. So we check for criminal record history, for child abuse, and fingerprinting. We also complete that.
You have to do all that today.
Yes. And then there's 40 hours of pre-service training, and then we help them to be placed and support them in their placement. And then once a month, they all gather back together for continued training, so training goes on for as long as they're a foster grandparent.
You said I can volunteer between 15 and 40 hours.
Yes.
What would the difference be? The
Well,
need or my desire to do it?
It's a combination of all that. And the minimum number would be 15 hours a week on a regular basis, and the maximum would be 40. Most of the volunteers volunteer anywhere from 20 to 25 hours a week. There are benefits for them. For example, we help with transportation if they need transportation. They receive a daily meal. We help with the cost of an annual physical. And there also is a small tax-exempt stipend.
Oh, tax-exempt?
Because they must be at 200% of the poverty level or less in order to receive the stipend.
Okay.
So that is available to them to enable them to volunteer without it being a cost burden to themselves.
Okay.
Because there's always cost involved when you're volunteering that much out in the community. Our volunteers together each year provide over 60,000 hours of volunteer service.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Are you talking not in just St. Clair County?
In St. Clair County, yes.
60,000
yes,
hours?
Every year, over that, yes, every year.
That's absolutely staggering.
Yes, yep.
What a wonderful, wonderful thing for us to find out about. Yeah. Wow, that number just does blow me away, 60,000 hours.
And the stories that I hear of the things that, happen.
Give me a couple.
Well, in one of our schools, there was a little girl who had been diagnosed as a select mute. And the speech therapist, the social worker, the principal, the teacher, everyone had tried to work with her, but she wouldn't talk. Then the family relocated her. I don't know if they moved or whatever, but she was in one of our other schools. The same situation. She just was not willing to speak with anyone. So the teacher asked the new grandma that we just had placed there if she would work with her. And she was like a picture-perfect grandma with the white curly hair and the blue twinkling eyes and the round smiling face, very soft-spoken. Within a matter of a few days, the girl was whispering in Grandma's ear. In a matter of 2 weeks, she was speaking in front of the class.
Amazing.
It was so amazing that the principal himself wrote the story and sent it to me because he was amazed. Everyone was amazed. But there's this special bond between a grandparent figure and a child.
Right.
There's this level of trust.
Correct. That's a very good word. Level of trust is built there. That's a great story, and you got
many more. Yes.
Yeah, that's a staggering figure.
Yeah.
60,000 hours in St. Clair County.
Yes.
If people have questions, the number is 987-8813. 987-8813. And that's up at the Council on Aging.
Yes, in Port Huron. Yep.
There's an important day coming up later in the month.
Yes, on January 22nd, the governor has declared that statewide Foster Grandparent Day. So to celebrate that, we decided to adopt the 26 acts of kindness that was to honor those lives that were lost in Connecticut that hit very close to home for the volunteers, you know, being that most of them work in the schools with the kids and that. So it was Ann Curry that had started suggesting people try to do that as a way to give back. So the Foster Grandparent Program has adopted that. We started it January 1st. We're running it through January 22nd, Foster Grandparent Day, all the way up to February 14th, because that's the National Day of Love and Giving. And so as an experiment, they are all going to try to complete their 26 acts of kindness and encourage other people to do so and just bring the stories back.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. We're going to have you back later in the month, and you're going to try and have the Pine River principal and the Palms Elementary principal come along and talk to us about how the programs would be implemented at their locations. And by then, we'll be pretty close to that Foster Grandparent Day. Do you get foster grandfathers too?
Yes, we do. They're a little harder to come by, and they're very valued and very important too, and they definitely can make a very significant difference.
Okay. Lynn Nessel, you've got wonderful work that you do, and we salute you for the beginning of 2013 to bring this program to us. I still am stuck on that number. 60,000 hours of work in St. Clair County this group does just in last year.
And we've been here 36 years.
36 years.
So times that up.
Oh, wow. That is a staggering figure. The number to call Lynn at is 987-8813, 987-8813 if you'd like to get involved in the Foster Grandparent Program. We'll be back with Todd Bigger, good friend, and he does lots of great work for the American Legion here in the county. Right back. We're back with a friend by the name of Todd Bigger. Nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you, Paul.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
And we're starting in January with some great events that are happening. We want to get you in here. You've got something going on for the Sons of the American Legion. What is it?
We have different programs coming up that I'd like the public to be aware of.
Okay.
The first one is the Sons of the American Legion casino trip that we do every 3 months.
Okay.
Our next trip is January 11th. We added one extra bus this time because of the demand by the public. So it's a public trip. It's one of our fundraisers. And we added the extra bus. We have 14 seats available. They are calling daily to get seats, but I just would like the public to know in case anyone's interested in joining us.
Let's stop you there. When you drop the seed of the casino trip, what is the Sons of the American Legion?
Sons of the American Legion are those members whose father or grandfather were members of the Legion.
Okay.
They may or may not have been in the Legion themselves or the services themselves.
Okay.
Some of us have dual members, which I do, but I'm here today to represent the Sons of the American Legion.
Okay. And it's attached to the American Legion post here in the city of St. Clair.
That's correct. We are under the American Legion.
Okay. And it was sort of inactive, and you and a group of other people have gotten it active again.
We're actually new.
Oh, you are new?
We are new, yeah.
The Legion itself was sort of falling on tough
Legion
times.
was here. The Women's Auxiliary was here. The Women's Auxiliary disbanded.
Okay.
They also are back.
Oh, really?
Some of the Legion have come in. It's really a
good
nice
story.
Place to be right now. It's coming back. It's done very well.
So let me go back to your program here. So we've got a bus trip planned for casino.
Friday, January 11th.
Okay.
A week and a half, a week from Friday, tomorrow. $35 a person. That covers the round trip transportation on charter bus. We were picked up behind the Legion, returned back to the Legion. We leave at 8:45 in the morning. We return at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It also covers a $20 and casino voucher when we arrive. We also do games on the way down for those who wish to participate. And we include the bus driver tip or gratuity as part of this cost. And the best part is when you get back to the American Legion at 4 o'clock, we have a steak dinner.
Oh.
That's also part of the trip.
Oh my God, that's quite a bargain for that. All of that for $35, right?
Sure. Yeah.
We always have you can't beat that anywhere.
Great group of local people that come along. A lot of seniors, people that aren't seniors. We just have a lot of people that enjoy a good time. Would like to go to Detroit, but don't wish to drive down themselves.
Yeah, and come back and have a steak dinner.
Absolutely.
Wow, you can't beat that. That is, so now when do I have to, or when do I register, or who do I call?
Okay, first of all, I'd recommend they call me. My number is 329-4574. It's the St. Clair number. And we do have people coming from Marysville, Port Huron, Marine City, Richmond, and St. Clair. So we draw from all over.
329-4574, and that's on the casino trip.
That's correct.
Okay.
Now, next, we're down there for 5 hours, actually.
Okay.
On the premise. And we depart at 3 o'clock. We're back at 4.
Okay.
As part of the Sons of the American Legion, we're doing our second annual raffle. Last year we gave away 5 grills and meat packets or bundles, one a month for 5 months. This year in 2013, we're doing it a little different. We're doing it a little differently. We are having a grill and a meat combination that equals $1,000. It's a $500 grill and $500 worth of meat bundles from Weeks Meat Market. And then that's our first place prize. Second is a $600 bundle of meat or bundles of meat. And the third place is $500 in meat bundles from Weeks Meat Market in Richmond.
Wow. You brought along a picture and quite a display board here. This is the first prize, a charbroil infrared commercial grill. Looks like it's got a side burner on it. Yeah, yes, it does. 13,000 BTU side burner. You can do a lot of cooking the steaks on there.
Yeah, it's a good summer machine.
So, but this year you're gonna have one main big prize, and then $500 in Meeks Wheat Market bundles.
Yep, that's together. That's first place.
That's the first prize.
Yep.
Then the second prize is $600 in Weeks Meat. That's the toughest saying. Red Wings.
Say that 3 times in a row, Paul.
Weeks Meat Market bundles, and third place is a $500 in Meeks. Okay, one more time. Meeks Weeks Martin.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying.
Weeks Meat Market.
Thank you.
And the list over here has 8 bundles that people can choose from if they're the winners. And each bundle they give a special deal too. For instance, they have a $135 number 1 bundle of meat, which is various types of meat packaged up, and they get it for $100. So they're actually getting a lot more than just the $500 in meat. It would actually be about $700 or $750 for the $500 bundle.
That's wonderful.
But Weeks worked with us, and we work with them, and it's been a real nice
Now try and say Weeks works with meat.
Yeah. Anyway, we're ready to roll with that.
Where are the tickets available?
Tickets are available at the Legion, or any Son of the American Legion will have tickets available also.
Okay.
But the number that I gave for my own phone number, if they would like to call me anytime, is 329-4574.
Okay.
And I'll make arrangements to get tickets to them if they wish to have tickets.
All right. Then you got a beanbag tournament coming up.
I'm going to jump over into the Legion part of the program here. The Legion
Change your hat.
Yeah, changing hats here. The Legion is hosting the Southeastern Michigan Horseshoe Club. And what they are doing is coming in using the building, and it's a public invited program or event. It's some call it cornhole. It's the outdoor game that has a board.
Okay.
And you throw the beanbag from one end to the other.
Yep.
It's a competition. People sign up between 12 and noon on January. It was to be January 12th. We were notified last night that they needed to have a date change to the 26th.
Okay.
So people who come on January 26th from 12 to 1 will sign up. There's a $5 entrance fee. That covers the competition. They give trophy plaques for first, second, third place prize.
This can be outside.
It's going to be indoors.
Oh, indoors.
We clear out the hall area. We set up all the boxes as they're measured the same distance. Teams compete against each other. We have refreshments available. We also have food available. And it's a great group of people that are in this horseshoe club. Their intent was to carry on the outdoor horseshoe indoors by doing this type of competition. But they have the most fun when they invite the public to join in too. So it's a combination, and they do a lot of good with the monies that they gather. It's all given to charity. So, we just would like to invite anyone and everyone who would like to come and participate.
Okay, so that's going to be Saturday the 26th.
That's correct.
Noon to 1. Then you move along to fish dinners and breakfast on the third weekend of every month.
Yep.
That's been a success for you in last 2012.
Yeah, it's been great. We continue to have these, and it continues on during Lent as well, every weekend during Lent.
You only serve Catholic fish then?
Yeah, there you go. But we have that available, during every month, the third weekend. And I'd just like people to know that they're always invited. We serve a real nice dinner, as does St. Mary's. It's not a competition.
Oh, well, I didn't mean it that way.
Oh, no, but it's such a nice draw that, we have people from both, and they do too. We share. And, we have a real nice breakfast also that works well for the public, and it's all you can eat. The breakfast is for $6.
Oh,
the fish dinners are $8.50 all you can eat.
Well, either price is not bad for what you get.
Yeah, our fish dinners come with shrimp or frog legs, depending one or the other.
Wow.
We'll always have. So come with an appetite. You can eat as much as you wish.
There you go.
We're ready to serve.
There you go.
We appreciate all the good support that we get from the community, and would like them to know we appreciate them and we welcome them back.
And I like the last page, which is if anyone's interested in joining the American Legion, the Sons of the American Legion, or the Women's Auxiliary, you're open to new members.
We absolutely are. Again, with the Sons of the American Legion, as mentioned earlier, your grandfather or father had to have been in the service, or it could be a stepfather, step-grandfather in the service, or parent, female. It could be your mother or grandmother.
Is there a lot of documentation required if it's my grandma or grandpa or my grandfather?
Correct. We need to see the DD 214, which is their discharge paper.
Okay.
I'm the adjutant of the Sons of the Legion. Dave Robinson is the adjutant of the Legion itself. So we work together on membership and double checking, verifying the information that comes in.
Okay.
It's a wonderful group. We've grown a lot over the last couple of years. Our projects there continue. In fact, over Christmas, we have a project going on in the building where we've added new septic lines to add new bathrooms that are handicap accessible.
Wow.
And we're adding a bar to the hall area that's rentable to the public. We've redone the insides of the bar already, and the hall area has all been, refinished and done. It's a very nice place. Very nice.
You gave us an invitation a year or so ago to come out with some cameras to film an interview out there, and we did a little tour, and we were very impressed with all the remodeling that you'd done at that point.
Right. It's some key people have been sparks, but everybody has jumped in one way or another, and it's just a wonderful place to be, and we do welcome the public. We enjoy having the public come in. And
it's people like you that get involved in groups and spur them on to do better things, and you certainly got a bevy of activity and bevy of things going on, so we salute you, as they say.
Well, thank you very much. We're honored. So we're here to support our projects, and programs are successful because of what we raise through these different fundraisers, and we appreciate all the help we can get.
Todd Bigger, always a pleasure.
Thanks.
See you, sir.
Thank you, Paul.
Retired Washington Elementary principal, and you must have enjoyed that first interview, the interview just before you with the foster grandparent lady.
I was familiar with each of the programs. I was born in the 40s at St. Clair Hospital as well, and I really enjoyed the foster grandparent program. I'm very well aware of it. I know that they utilize people in a great way, and I think there's only one little oversight. It's as good for the grandparent as it is for the student.
Okay.
It really is. So the grandparents blossom and bloom when they work with kids. So, I know that there are so many things to cover that was one
I missed that
piece.
one.
Yeah, it really is. It's just, that's the strength of the program.
Good. Todd, always a pleasure.
Thank you,
Good
Paul.
seeing you. That's it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Till next time, Paul Dingman.